The Texas Rangers are known to this day not only as the Wild West Special Forces, but as a resilient group of lawmen, trackers, and Ascani warriors. But how were they formed? Who were they in the Wild West? How did they behave? And how did they fight against their enemies? In the annals of American history, the Texas Rangers emerged as a feared and iconic law enforcement agency. Their legacy was marked by courage, resourcefulness, and an unwavering commitment to justice. Originating during a tumultuous period in the mid-19th century, the Texas Rangers were not the typical law enforcement entity. They were a unique blend of frontier militia, scouts, and lawmen, tasked with maintaining order in the vast and often lawless expanses of Texas. The Rangers' roots can be traced back to the early 1830s, when they were initially formed as a volunteer militia to protect settlers from Native American raids along the Texas frontier. As the state grew and evolved, so too did the Rangers' role. They became renowned for their ability to track down outlaws, suppress violence between feuding factions, and quell uprisings during the turbulent era of the Texas Revolution and the Mexican-American War. What distinguished the Texas Rangers was their adaptability and unconventional methods. Unlike conventional law enforcement of the time, the Rangers operated with remarkable autonomy, often working in small, highly mobile units that could traverse the rugged Texan landscape swiftly. They became experts in frontier warfare, employing tactics gleaned from their encounters with Native American tribes and their deep knowledge of the land. The Rangers' reputation for toughness and resourcefulness grew with each successful campaign. They became legendary figures in Texas folklore, celebrated for their daring exploits and unmatched skills. Yet, their history is not without controversy. The Rangers were also involved in conflict with Mexican Americans and Native American tribes, and their actions sometimes stirred debate about the morality and ethics of their methods. As any special force, they were highly undisciplined in social interactions, however highly disciplined in combat. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the Rangers underwent a transition from a frontier militia to a more formalized law enforcement agency. They played a pivotal role in maintaining order along the Texas-Mexico border by combating cattle rustlers and confronting the challenges posed by the rise of organized crime during Prohibition. The Rangers were instrumental in bringing law and order to a region marked by lawlessness. The Texas Rangers' legacy extends beyond their exploits on the frontier. They have become a symbol of Texan independence and resilience, depicted in countless books, movies, and television shows, and their story is one of enduring grit, determination, and the quest for justice on the Texas frontier. The behavior of the Texas Rangers throughout history has been characterized by a mix of courage, resourcefulness, controversy, and adaptation to the challenges of their time. As a law enforcement entity operated in the vast and often lawless frontiers of Texas, the Rangers developed distinct patterns of behavior that reflected the unique circumstances they faced. At their core, Texas Rangers were known for their toughness and self-reliance. They operated in small, highly skilled units, often covering vast distances on horseback to patrol and enforce the law in remote areas. Their ability to survive and thrive in harsh conditions earned them a reputation for resilience and tenacity. The behavior of the Texas Rangers was deeply influenced by the frontier environment in which they operated. They were masters of frontier warfare, employing tactics adapted from their encounters with Native American tribes and bandits. Rangers were skilled trackers and marksmen, using their expertise to pursue and apprehend criminals across rugged terrain. Throughout their history, the behavior of the Texas Rangers evolved in response to changing social and political landscapes. During the late 19th and early 20th centuries, they played a crucial role in suppressing labor strikes and maintaining the status quo on behalf of powerful interests, which often put them at odds with marginalized communities. Today, the behavior of the Texas Rangers reflect a commitment to professionalism and adherence to legal standards. As part of the Texas Department of Public Safety, they undergo rigorous training and oversight to ensure that their actions are in accordance with the law and ethical guidelines. Amongst their legendary warriors are Bigfoot Wallace and Jack Hayes. William Alexander Anderson Bigfoot Wallace was a preeminent Texas Ranger known for his larger-than-life exploits and rugged frontier lifestyle. Born in Virginia 1817, Wallace migrated to Texas in 1836, driven by a thirst for adventure and a desire to participate in the struggle for Texas independence. Wallace gained his nickname Bigfoot due to his towering height over 6 feet 2 inches and his prowess as a scout and tracker in the Texas wilderness. He quickly became known for his fearless nature and exceptional skills as a frontier fighter. Wallace's Ranger career was marked by numerous clashes with Native American tribes and outlaws along the Texas frontier. He participated in several notable Ranger expeditions and battles, including the Council House fight in 1840, where he witnessed the ill-fated peace negotiations between Texan officials and Comanche leaders turned violent. One of Wallace's most famous exploits occurred during the Mexican-American War, when he joined the Texas Rangers under Jack Hayes. Wallace and his fellow Rangers engaged in daring raids behind enemy lines, disrupting Mexican supply lines and gathering crucial intelligence for general General Zachary Taylor's army. After the war, Bigfoot Wallace continued to serve as a ranger and later as a Texas state marshal, remaining a respected figure in Texas law enforcement until his retirement. His memoirs, The Adventures of Bigfoot Wallace, published in 1871, immortalized his experiences and cemented his status as a frontier hero. John Coffee Jack Hays was another legendary Texas Ranger captain known for his exceptional leadership and innovative tactics. Born in Tennessee 1817, Hays migrated to Texas in 1836, where he quickly established a reputation as a skilled Indian fighter and frontiersman. Hays rose to prominence during the turbulent period of the Texas Revolution in the Republic of Texas era. In 1840, he was appointed as a captain of a new ranger company tasked with defending the Texan frontier from Native American raids and incursions. Under Hays' leadership, the Texas Rangers adopted new strategies and tactics, including the use of Colt revolvers and improved scouting techniques. Hays' Rangers were highly effective in combat, achieving numerous victories against Comanche and Apache raiding parties. One of Hays' most famous battles was the Battle of Walker's Creek in 1844, where his Rangers decisively defeated a larger force of Comanche warriors. This victory solidified Hays' reputation as a fearless leader and marked a turning point in the Rangers' campaign against Native American threats. After his Ranger service, Hays pursued a successful political and military career, serving as a Texas Ranger captain, a U.S. Army officer during the Mexican-American War, and a Texas state senator. He remained a beloved figure in Texas history until his death in 1883. Both Bigfoot Wallace and Jack Hays embodied the spirit of the Texas Rangers during the challenging period of Texas history. Their bravery, leadership, and dedication to duty left an undeniable mark on the legacy of the Texas Rangers and continue to inspire admiration and fascination today. The Battle of Walker's Creek took place on June 9, 1844, near the present-day town of D'Hanis, Texas. This pivotal engagement pitted a small group of Texas Rangers, led by Captain Jack Hays, against a larger force of Comanche warriors, showcasing the Rangers' innovative tactics and exceptional combat skills. The Battle of Walker's Creek was part of a bigger campaign by the Texas Rangers to defend settlers along the Texan frontier from frequent Comanche raids. Captain Jack Hays, renowned for his leadership and strategic acumen, commanded a company of about 50 Rangers augmented by a group of Tonkawa scouts. The Comanche, numbering around 200 warriors, were led by Chief Buffalo Hump. They had been raiding settlements and causing havoc in the region for months, prompting the Rangers to pursue them aggressively. Hays' Rangers caught up with the Comanche near Walker's Creek. Knowing that he was outnumbered, Hays devised a plan to use the element of surprise and superior firepower to his advantage. He positioned his men strategically along the creek, concealing them in the dense brush and behind trees. As the Comanche approached, they were unaware of the Rangers' presence. Hays gave the order to open fire, catching the Comanche off guard. The Rangers' use of Colt revolvers, which provided rapid and accurate firepower, proved decisive in the battle. The ensuing skirmish was intense and chaotic. The Rangers' disciplined marksmanship and ability to maintain a defensive position under fire inflicted heavy casualties on the Comanche. Despite the Comanche's numerical advantage, they were unable to overcome the Rangers' well-prepared defenses. The Battle of Walker's Creek ended with a resounding victory for the Texas Rangers. Chief Buffalo Hump and the surviving Comanche warriors were forced to retreat, leaving behind many casualties. The Rangers suffered minimal losses, showcasing their effectiveness in combat. The significance of the Battle of Walker's Creek was profound. It demonstrated the Rangers' ability to adapt to frontier warfare tactics and highlighted the importance of disciplined marksmanship and strategic planning in asymmetrical warfare against Native American tribes. For Captain Jack Hays and his Rangers, the Battle of Walker's Creek solidified their reputation as elite frontier fighters and bolstered morale among settlers along the Texan frontier. It also served as a testament to the Rangers' role in defending Texas against Native American threats during a critical period of westward expansion. The Battle of Walker's Creek remains a celebrated event in Texas Ranger lore. It exemplifies the bravery, skill, and resourcefulness of the Rangers in confronting formidable adversaries and safeguarding the interests of the burgeoning Texas settlements. In the aftermath of the battle, Captain Jack Hays and his Rangers continued their campaign against Comanche raiding parties, further solidifying their legacy as legendary figures in Texas history. The Battle of Walker's Creek stands as a testament to the Rangers' enduring impact in the development of the Lone Star State and their pivotal role in shaping its frontier heritage. Hope you liked the video, subscribe, and stick around.